Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. And oh boy, what a Galactic challenge it is, because we have not only return of the Tuskens but also return of the Kamino modifier, which it's not very fun, let's just put it that way. So as always, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats and then show you the battles that allowed me to get max rewards. But be warned, Tuskens on tier 10 is an absolute RNG-Fest, at least with what I have. Maybe if you have a fully relic Tusken team, maybe it's straightforward, I don't know, let me know in the comments below. But with my mix of low gear and relic, it was definitely a big RNG-Fest. So definitely try it at your own risk, you know, if you really want to test your patience, that is. Anyway, let's start off with the modifiers. So we got Proving Grounds and Superior Training for Kamino. So at the beginning of the battle, everybody have their health, protection, offense, defense, and critical chance totally nerfed to the ground. And then we do get superior training ability that we use that gives us superiority buff. And for each stack, we get some of these stats back, and obviously once we get beyond 4 stacks, we're actually getting a boost. So definitely your guys will look very squishy at the beginning. You'll see. Tusken Ambush. Now this is a very powerful modifier for Tuskens, and I think that's why CG's been really cranking up lately these Tusken challenges, because they made such a broken modifier almost here that they really have to do that. But the main thing here that we'll look at is the ambushed mechanics, which obviously the weakest enemy will get ambushed. We can then ignore the taunt, and whenever we hit that person with ambushed, we'll be getting lots of momentum for our Tuskens. So obviously that will be the key with Tuskens, just build up as much as momentum as you can. And then in terms of the modifiers, for the enemy they get the Separatist modifier, which they get stat boosts across the board. So these kind of stat boosts almost kind of offset what they lose from the global modifier. So it's a slightly unfair advantage, I think, when it comes to combination of these modifiers between. And of course, yes, they do get Sniper Droid summoned to the field, which adds an extra layer of frustration, because Sniper Droid really is the main threat. He can basically one-shot in beginning anybody, can ignore the taunt, prevent revives as well with his special attacks. So yeah, Sniper Droid is definitely the biggest threat here. Now in terms of the feats, we obviously have to win with a full team of Tusken units, yay! And then gain momentum 150 times. Unfortunately this time I don't think you can really cheese it with all the bow buys we did before, just because obviously Sniper Droid can ignore the taunt, then Grievous got big AoEs coming in. So I think the only way really to get it done here, well, at least on tier 10 I think, will be with utilizing Tuskens. And then finally, win without using in a leader slot. Those are always fun, aren't they? Anyway, let's first kick off with the biggest RNG Pudu Fest I think we've had in a while. This is a full Tusken team. And now the key here is in the leadership from Tusken Chieftain. So yes, you will have to use this guy in the leading slot. So even if he's low star like in my case, at least his leadership will do all the heavy lifting here for you. There's a lot of beats going on here, but the main thing here that I want you to pay attention is that for each stack of momentum that's removed from your guys when they are targeted, there is a 20% chance plus 5% per relic level to inflict a stack of damage over time on the attacking enemy. So this will be really the key mechanic here. You will want to stack up as much momentum as you can on your guys, and then hoping that Grievous hits the guy that has got lots of momentum on there. Same thing for Sniper Droid, and you'll get a bunch of damage over time. But as you can see, it's only 20% chance to happen. For those that are not relic, if you have like a relic 3 or relic 4 Tuskens like I do, you get an extra 20% chance. So basically there'll be a 40% chance that they get all this damage over times applied on them. So definitely it's going to be lots of retries that you get it RNG lined up for you. So this is going to be how we're going to be defeating Grievous and Sniper Droid with this damage over times. In terms of mods, I just try to make these guys survivable as I can, especially both Warrior and Chieftain, because they are obviously low gear. The other guys I just modded for speed. I don't know, did it make a difference or not, but hopefully, you know, we can get a few turns in there. But the enemy they do get actually speed boost as well from their modifiers, so it'll be very fast Especially Grievous is like uncannily fast. Usually he wouldn't be that fast. But anyway, let's hop in the battle and let me show you my successful run that I had. They took out Chieftain, that's fine. He's there just for the lead anyway, so let's just keep going. Unfortunately, B1's in stealth, so I can't attack him to start getting momentum, so I'm just going after a sniper droid here. Let's just keep this momentum thing going. There we go, we start getting some stuns. Let's boost the turn meter to the team. And now let's just keep going after B1. Let's just get these stacks of momentum flowing here. Now you will see that actually we do have, because I have Zeta here on Warrior, his special ability there deals massive damage when he's got more than 15 stacks. That's why that first big hit, if you do get a chance, just put it over there on Sniper Droid so you can hopefully get him down later. But otherwise, I'll just keep going after B1, keep those momentum things going, try to take out Sniper Droid, but yeah, he's a handful, but luckily he stunned himself there, so that's fine. Magna Guard cleaning everything, and this is where my RNG lined up for me. My Shaman there had 170 stacks of momentum, Grievous went for him, and now Grievous got 58 damage over times on him, so he just disappears from the battle as soon as he gets a turn. Now once Grievous is down, you're not out of the woods yet, you still have to deal with Sniper Droid, so let's just go ahead, see if we can get him down. Unfortunately, I do not have 15 stacks on my Warrior there to be able to do massive damage. Now I'm stuck behind the Tauntaun Magna Guard, so I'm about to lose another unit, but luckily Magna Guard there died as well for damage over times. Was able to finish off Sniper Droid, and once you do get Sniper Droid and Grievous down, then the rest, like these guys, they don't really have a lot of damage. So there were strategies. Keep getting that momentum as much as you can, and obviously use superior training as well to make your guys beefier so they can take all those AoEs, and eventually RNG after about, you know, I know 100 attempts or so aligned for me. So definitely, you know, it's gonna be tough. Maybe if your guys would be fully relic, it's easier. I don't know. Let me know if somebody's got relic Tuskens. Is it more straightforward or not? Okay, so we got Tuskens out, we got momentum out, so now we need to do the no leader feat. I'll do as well with Supreme the Kylo Ren 2 battles afterwards. So if you do have Supreme the Kylo Ren, the no leader and momentum feat can also do with him. If not, I was able without Galactic Legend to put this kind of mishmash team together here under Wat lead. Obviously need Wat for weapon tech, and he is not a leader, so he'll put weapon tech over on Phasma, so Phasma can get a turn quickly. Then we got Piet here for Emperor's Trap, so when Vader goes in his Merciless, he'll be getting more offense boost. And this is where magic happens. A Victory March from Phasma gives turn meter to your guys. That's why you want to mod her for as much speed as you can, put weapon tech on her. Darth Vader, I modded him for offense and some speed as well. He'll do his Merciless thing. And finally Dash is a key component here. His AoE, daze and defense down, which will be huge. And obviously you want him fast, so then we can one-shot Grievous when we are in Merciless with Darth Vader. So in terms of RNG, what you want is the Sniper Droid takes out Wat. That's what you want. Once that happens, Phasma, because of weapon tech there, gets a turn. Turn meter boost for the team, do an AoE, daze, defense down. Let's go ahead and put mark on Darth Vader now. And here we go. And now we can go ahead into the Merciless. There we go, perfect. So we have to use superior training now. Just make sure to target the weaker ones like Newt, because basic would kill Newt, and then Grievous gets bonus turn, Force Crush on Magna Guard, again superior training on B1, and then I'm going to go ahead basic on Sniper Droid just to get him down a little bit, and then superior training again on B2. So we're getting lots of now stats back because we have what 3 stacks of superior training, we got Emperor's Trap, we got Merciless. So we got lots of stat boosts. As long as your Vader crits here, you should be able to one-shot General Grievous, get him out of here. Not out of the woods yet, we still have to deal with Sniper Droid as in the previous battles. So I'm just going to go ahead here, I don't know, unload another Force Crush, I guess, get those damage over times going. There we go, we got some counter attacks now, Piet calling assists, perfect. Going to do another AoE here, start doing more damage. We won't do really a whole lot, to be honest, but let's just do that. There we go. Okay, down goes Phasma. Dash barely hanging in there. Okay, perfect. Let's get some assist now from Vader onto the Sniper Droid. 1 hit, 2 hit, perfect. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually finish him off here or not. Let's just use superior training. Let's keep Sniper Droid alive, so I can now call him with Vader, which give Vader another turn, and now I can go back to another round of Merciless. And at this point, things are under control. You shouldn't have any issues. So as long as you get that opening sequence and you get the turn order right, as I showed you, you still can get it down without Galactic Legends, but again, it's gonna take quite a few attempts there. I think I need like 6 or 7 attempts that finally Sniper Droid decided to take out Wat in the beginning. Now, if you do have Supreme SLKR, you can do this as well. The good thing about Supreme SLKR obviously is he's unique here. So whenever a dark side ally loses turn meter, they will gain 10% of max health and max protection. Now, because you're gaining max health and max protection, healing immunity will not stop this. You're not recovering. So as these guys keep removing your turn meter, Kylo eventually becomes very, very durable. And it's just a case of waiting for Grievous to kill off his droids, and then you can finally get someplace going. Just put Med Pack over in Supreme SLKR just to help with survivability a little bit. And then on the first turn with Kylo, just use Superior Training here. Just to, you know, get some of those stats back, and then hit auto, and down after about 5 or 6 minutes. Don't worry, you won't time out. Grievous will eventually kill off his guys. In my case, Magna Guard went out first, and obviously B1 has to go down next, so he stops healing them. And after B1 and Magna go down, then the rest fall down quite easily as well. So you can see I'm like 5 minutes in, B1's down, there we go. And even Grievous here, he's got so much, he stacks so much health through his Superior Training. But it definitely took a while there to get him down, but eventually you do. And this is one way to get no leader fit as well. In terms of momentum, obviously if you can't get it with a full Tusken team, then you can also do a mishmash team here with a similar trick using Supreme SLKR and Wat here with Tusken lead. You need him for in the leading slot for the extra momentum and stuff like that. And other than that, same thing, Med Pack over on Kylo. But in this case, I'll start off with an AoE. We go, perfect. They get a few hits in. It's a bit of a butt clenching to begin with, but as you can see, we get lots of momentum there. So momentum feed there achieved. I got what, 300 stacks of momentum on my their free Tuskens, and now just a case of, you know, surviving until Kylo becomes a lot more durable. The reason why this one is a little bit more difficult because Tuskens hang around longer than the other guys because of the modifier. So Kylo is not solely just himself targeted, so it takes a while before he ramps up enough health and protection that Sniper Droid can defeat him. So I need about 3 attempts here on this particular lineup to be able to line up RNG. But if you have weak Tuskens, this probably is even easier because they'll just die off, and then Kylo will get very, very tanky very, very quickly. And that's it. We got pretty much everybody down. Looks like even 2 of my Tuskens survived there. So hey, it wasn't just Kylo left standing as usually he is in these challenges. And that's it, guys. That for me unlocked the red crate, so I did the Tuskens and all the other shenanigans, and I got max rewards this time. But again, if you can't get max rewards, don't stress out, you know, just take tier 8 or tier 9 rewards and be done with it. But if you do want to test your patience and you have at least, I guess, 2 or 3 relic Tuskens like I do, you might have a shot, but you'll probably need a lot of attempts in order for RNG to align. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.